Good morning. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. We're going to start a series now of making instead of buying. Many things we can make at home that's cheaper than the processed foods we buy. We can also control our ingredients to leave out all those artificial ones that they put in. And who knows what else they've got put in, because they say bioengineer, check your label, read your ingredients. If it says bioengineered, put it back right away as fast as you can get it, because that's what they're trying to get us hooked on. They don't want us to eat the simple and the basic. They want us to go on so they can control us. So this series is making instead of baking. I will give you a series of recipes every Monday, 4 to 5 recipes. I will also have a bunch of shorts in there, so check them out, okay? And tell other people about it. Send them over to us. We've got some good recipes, and we're going to need them coming up in these troubling times. Okay, the first one is gingerbread cookie mix. 1 1/4 cups of flour, 3/4 cups of dark brown sugar, 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoons of clove. Mix together thoroughly, store in a Ziploc bag. And to use it, add 1 stick of softened butter, 1 egg, room temperature, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Bake at 350 degrees for 11 minutes. Gingerbread cookie mix. Oatmeal cookie mix. 1 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1 1/2 cups of oatmeal, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 1/2 cups of raisins, which are optional, 1 1/2 cups of nuts, optional. Mix, store in a Ziploc bag. To use, add 1 stick of softened butter, 1 egg at room temperature, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Bake at 350 degrees for 9 to 11 minutes. Make up several packets of this, every 1 or 2. So then all you have to do is grab the package off the pantry after your shelf, put together these other ingredients, and in 5 minutes you have cookies, okay? So if you make them according to these, it's not going to cost you that much, even with the prices up there. But if you buy a package of cookie mix, oatmeal cookie mix, it's going to cost you between $2 and $3, maybe even more now. So if you put 2 or 3 of these mixes on your shelf, and it comes to $1, you're saving $2 off there. And those $2 that you would have spent on other things, you could spend on the food that you really need. Sugar cookie mix. 1 1/2 cups of flour, 3/4 cups of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Combine all your ingredients, mix well, store in a Ziploc bag. To use, add 1 stick of softened butter. I bet you know what I'm going to say, don't you? 1 egg, room temperature, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Bake at 350 degrees for 9 to 11 minutes. Chocolate chip cookie mix. 1 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cups of chocolate chips. And you know what I'm going to say after that. Combine all your ingredients, mix well, store in a Ziploc bag, write your instructions on the bag. Add 1 stick of softened butter, 1 egg at room temperature, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Bake at 350 degrees for 9 to 11 minutes. You've got something different here. Homemade muffin mix from Little House Living. 4 cups of flour, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, which is optional, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, optional. Combine all ingredients, mix well, keep in an airtight container. To use: 2 cups of muffin mix, 2 eggs beaten, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 3/4 cup of milk. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Add muffin mix to the medium bowl. In a small bowl, mix together the egg, the melted butter, and the milk. Add your wet ingredients to the muffin mix. Stir to combine. Do not overmix. After a few lumps are okay. Pour into a well-greased muffin pan or paper liners 2/3 full. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. For your variations, add 1/2 cup of fruit: blueberries, strawberries, mashed bananas, crushed pineapple, raspberries, blackberries, whatever kind of fruit you want. Another variation, add 1/2 cup chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, or butterscotch chips. Either one of those chips, any one of those chips would be good. Another one, add 1/4 cup of nuts or dried fruit. Add crumbled bacon, or add cut up cooked sausage links. They can make all kinds of muffins with those. Copycat Bisquick, 5 cups of flour, 1/4 cup of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of butter or shortening or lard. Combine your flour, baking powder, sugar, and salt in a large bowl. Whisk together thoroughly. Add the butter. And use the pastry blender to cut up the butter and the flour into the flour mixture until it crumbs. Store in an airtight container in the refrigerator if using butter, but otherwise can be stored on a cool, dried place. To use pancakes: 2 cups of bacon mix, 1 cup of milk, 2 eggs. Mix your ingredients together. Pour the 1/4 cup onto a hot greased griddle. Cook until both sides are golden brown. Biscuits: 1 cup of baking mix, 1/3 cup of milk. Add milk to the baking mix. Do not overstir. Drop by spoonfuls on a greased cookie sheet. Bake at 450 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. For waffles: 2 cups of mix, 1 1/3 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 egg yolk, and 1 egg white beaten. Stir in ingredients until blended. Bake on a hot greased waffle maker. Okay? We'll have one more here. Homemade Big Mac recipe. You like McDonald's? Well, you know how expensive they are now. But you can have the Big Mac sauce on your own hamburgers. 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of French dressing, 4 teaspoons of sweet pickle relish, 1 tablespoon of finely minced onion, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Combine all ingredients and mix well. Store in an airtight container. Place in your refrigerator and stir every so often. That's it for today. Those are your homemade recipes. Tomorrow we'll be back with recipes from old cookbooks. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye-bye.